Have you ever felt that crippling weight of self-doubt, that constant voice in your mind whispering, "You're not good enough, you're not smart enough, or you don't have what it takes"? It's a feeling that can stop you in your tracks, holding you back from pursuing your dreams, stepping into new opportunities, or even just feeling peace in your own skin. Here on Biblical Truth_Revealed, we're here to tell you that self-doubt is not your final destination. There is a powerful, timeless truth that can completely change how you see yourself. It's a wisdom that doesn't just treat the symptoms, but goes straight to the root cause of your lack of confidence, and it comes from a source far more reliable than your own feelings. In this video, we're going to uncover the biblical key to not just overcoming self-doubt, but to unlocking a confidence so secure, it cannot be shaken. Your self-doubt ends today. First, we have to understand where self-doubt truly comes from. For most of us, it's a symptom of a deeper issue, a distorted view of ourselves. We spend so much time comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. We listen to the negative voices from our past, a harsh comment from a parent, a critical remark from a former boss, or a friend who let us down. Imagine you're setting out on a journey, full of hope and anticipation, but the only guide you have is a map that's been scribbled on, torn, and faded. You clutch it tightly, trusting it to lead you, but every step you take feels uncertain. The landmarks don't match what you see around you, and the directions seem to point everywhere except where you want to go. You start to wonder if you're lost, or if you ever really knew where you were headed in the first place. Your confidence, your sense of direction, even your hope for the journey ahead, all become tied to this faulty map. It whispers that you're not moving fast enough, that you're not on the right path, or that you're falling behind everyone else. You start to measure your progress by the lines and marks on this map, forgetting that it might not even be accurate. The more you rely on it, the more lost you feel, and the more you doubt your own instincts. That's exactly what happens when we compare ourselves to others, or when we listen to the negative whispers around us. Social media, gossip, and even our own inner critic can become that faulty map, convincing us that everyone else is ahead, that we're missing out, or that we're simply not enough. We scroll through highlight reels, overhear stories of success, and suddenly our own journey feels small and insignificant. These comparisons and criticisms hand us a map that's not only inaccurate but also deeply unfair. They lead us to believe that our worth is measured by our performance, our achievements, or how we stack up against others. We start to see ourselves through the lens of what we lack rather than what we have. Every mistake feels like a detour, every setback like a dead end. We forget that everyone's journey is different, and that no two maps are ever the same. The opinions of others, the pressure to fit in, and the constant need for approval become the compass we follow. We look over our shoulders, worried about what others think, and lose sight of our own unique path. The more we seek validation from outside sources, the more we drift away from our true direction. It's easy to feel excluded, anxious, or like we're always falling short, but here's the truth: that map of comparison is a lie. Your journey is your own, and your worth isn't defined by how you measure up to others. When you let go of the faulty map, you can finally start to trust your own path, embrace your unique story, and move forward with confidence and hope. The biblical key to confidence isn't about changing what you do, it's about changing who you believe you are. The truth is found in a profound statement from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Think about that for a moment. The original Greek word for handiwork is poema, where we get our word poem. You are God's masterpiece, His unique and intentional work of art. You aren't a mistake, you aren't an afterthought, your very existence is a deliberate expression of a loving Creator. Have you ever found yourself searching for confidence as if it's some distant treasure you have to earn through hard work, achievements, or the approval of others? We often think that if we just do enough, become enough, or impress enough people, then maybe, just maybe, we'll finally feel secure in who we are. But what if I told you that the confidence you're looking for isn't something you have to chase after or prove yourself worthy of? Instead, it's something you simply possess, not because of your accomplishments or your status, but because of who you belong to. Think about that for a moment. Your sense of worth isn't rooted in your performance, but in your identity. an identity that's anchored in love, acceptance, and belonging. So often we're told to just believe in yourself, as if self-confidence is the ultimate goal. But the truth is, there are days when believing in yourself feels impossible, when doubts creep in, when fear takes over, or when you feel like you're falling short. In those moments, it's not really about mustering up more self-belief. It's about believing in the one who created you, the one who knows you intimately and loves you unconditionally. When you shift your focus from your own limitations to the limitless love and creativity of your Creator, everything changes. You begin to see yourself not as a collection of flaws or failures, but as a unique masterpiece crafted with intention and care. Picture an artist working with clay, each movement purposeful, every detail considered. The clay doesn't have to prove its worth, its value comes from the hands that shape it. In the same way, you are being shaped and molded by a loving artist who sees beauty and potential in you, even when you can't see it yourself. This is a foundational shift, folks. It's a new way of seeing yourself and your place in the world. Instead of striving endlessly to build your own self-worth from scratch, you can rest in the truth that your worth is already established, already given, already secure. You don't have to piece together your value from the scattered fragments of achievements, praise, or perfection. You don't have to fill the blank canvas of your life with constant striving, hoping it will finally be enough. Your worth isn't something you have to earn or manufacture, it's something you receive. Your worth is a gift, not an accomplishment. It's freely given, unchanging, and rooted in the love of the one who made you. So take a deep breath, let go of the pressure to prove yourself, and remember, you are already enough, just as you are. So, what does this look like in your daily life? How do you move from knowing this truth to actually living it? First, anchor yourself in truth. Start each day by spending a few moments reading a passage that affirms your identity. Write it down in a journal. Psalm 139 verse 14 says, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made." When those doubts start to creep in, you have a written truth to return to. Second, practice speaking truth over yourself. Our words have power. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," you can say, "I am a child of God, and He will guide me through this." This practice of replacing lies with truth is a powerful tool to rebuild your confidence. Third, focus on serving others. In a world that often encourages us to look inward and prioritize our own needs, it can be easy to become consumed by our own worries, insecurities, and self-doubt. But there is a powerful shift that happens when we intentionally turn our attention outward, seeking ways to make a positive impact in the lives of those around us. Self-doubt often keeps our focus inward. We replay our mistakes, question our abilities, and wonder if we're truly enough. This inward focus can become a cycle that's hard to break, making us feel isolated and disconnected from others. But the truth is, everyone struggles with these feelings at times. When you redirect your energy to serving others, even in a small way like helping a neighbor carry groceries, offering a listening ear to a friend, or volunteering your time at a local shelter, you begin to see life from a new perspective. These acts of kindness, no matter how simple, remind us that we are all connected and that our actions can make a real difference. Volunteering, teaching, or simply being present for someone in need can shift your mindset. You realize that your worth is not about your performance, your achievements, or how perfect you appear to others. Instead, it's about the unique way you can contribute to the world and the lives you touch along the way. Every act of service, no matter how small, is meaningful. Whether you're writing a note of encouragement, sharing a meal, or simply offering a smile, you are spreading hope and kindness. These moments remind us that we all have something valuable to give and that our presence matters. You'll see that your good works are not about your ability, your status, or your resources. What truly matters is your willingness to show up, to be present, and to offer what you have with a generous heart. Sometimes just being there for someone is the greatest gift you can give. Ultimately, serving others is not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about your availability to be used by God, to be a vessel of love, compassion, and hope. When you focus on serving others, you'll find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment, and you'll discover that you are making a difference, one act of kindness at a time. You don't have to be a prisoner to self-doubt. The truth is you are a masterpiece, and your purpose is divinely ordained. This unshakable confidence comes from knowing the Creator, not from your own flawed efforts. Here on Biblical Truth _Revealed, we explore timeless wisdom from the Bible that applies to your everyday life no matter your background. If this message brought you peace, please like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to join our family. We'll be here to guide you with more biblical keys to a life of confidence and purpose.